Hey everyone, welcome to another video, or first video. No clue if I've archived all my other stuff. Never truly satisfied, I guess. But today I thought I could just show you guys how I make my lip oils. I mean, of course, I start by cleaning the tubes, which I've already done previously, but I decided since they've been sitting in my cabinet forever, because I did order them last year, I believe in like August or so, that I should just go ahead and clean them again, of course. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just letting them soak in some Dr. Meyers and some really, really hot water. And of course, everything that I'm using in this video will be linked below. Now these are glass tubes. I wanted them to be glass, I thought that'd be a little bit more, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, I thought it'd be better quality if they were glass. And these are really tough glass, thankfully, because washing them, they're like banging together and stuff. And I was kind of scared they were gonna break, but there's no cracks, no scratches, nothing. So I really do like these rubber bottles. So here I'm rinsing them off, trying to get all the soap out. I've noticed that the trick to getting the soap out of the inside would be to, well, when you rinse it, you fill it with water, but then you slightly angle it so that all the water comes out, and it's easier to get all the soap residue out. So just fill it up and then tilt it slightly. So here I thought that I would be able to dry the inside with a chopstick, like wrapping a paper towel around and just sticking it in. The chopstick definitely punctured a hole in the paper towel and it wouldn't fit, so that was fun. And here I'm just cleaning the surface so that I can go ahead and fill up my tubes. I want to be as sanitary as possible. So I decided to put some paper towels on the surface so that I could prop the bottles up and let them dry and let all the water drip out of them. And the way I dry them is I dry the outside and then I like dab them on the paper towel like I showed you, if that makes sense, because when you like plop it against the paper towel, the water droplets kind of come out. It makes it easier. So for my lip oil, I'm using grapeseed oil, hemp oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, fragrance, and hibiscus. The reason why my oils are so dark is because I'm using the hemp oil. So the first oil that I pour, which I'm going to pour in a second, if you wanted to have like a lighter color, that's grapeseed oil. If you're using the same oils that I am, and you don't want it to be as dark as mine, just don't use the hemp seed oil, because that definitely made it darker, which I don't mind that. It kind of goes with the aesthetic that I'm going for anyways, but you know, just a heads up in case you're following this video. I really had to speed these clips up because this is my first time making them. Like, I've formulated, I've planned, you know, the whole 9 yards, and no one tells you how hard it is to formulate. It's a lot of math, it's really stressful, it's really annoying, but once you find the ratio that you're looking for, the consistency that you're looking for, it all just kind of, it gets easier basically. So while I was doing this, I was trying to do math, then trying to do it in my head, which I should have done, which thankfully I didn't. I was like, you know what, let me write this down first and make sure I'm right. Which I was. And then with the jojoba oil, I was using the dropper at first before giving up, as you can see, because that was taking too fucking long. And I was getting impatient. So. Same thing with the Argan oil. It's like a little squirt bottle. But no, we just poured it in. And I do have 24 roller bottles. I did have enough for like 1 or 2 more after I was done. And I think it's because I added the hibiscus, because I'm pretty sure if I didn't, it would have perfectly fit 24 bottles. Because I measured it out to perfectly fit 24 bottles, which I didn't think about the fact that the hibiscus would take up space. So I could have done a little bit less, but it was only a little bit left over, so I'm not too worried about it. I don't know if I said fragrance or flavoring, but I meant to say flavoring oil, so I added flavoring oil. And I also got this scale that the bowl is on from Amazon as well, so I'll link that below. It's a shipping scale, but because it holds up to 50 pounds, I decided to use it for this too. So here are the little syringes that I'm using. I didn't get as good of a shot as I thought. And they're sealed really tight. I tried to pull it open, I ended up having to use scissors, so. Here's the hibiscus that I'm using. It's dried, of course. I'm not sure why I expected them to not be that hard. They're really hard. Like, I thought it'd be more malleable, but getting them in the jar, if the piece wasn't really small, I had to like jam it in. As you can see, I was struggling here. I did decide to use that same same chopstick God. And like mash it in at the top, which made it break a little bit, but it's still a whole piece, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But that was the easiest way I could get them in, because it actually was really hurting my fingers. So with these syringes, when you first use them, it's kind of like tell tape to push a little bit harder, and then after you use it, it gets easier. So I was trying to look at the camera and do this at the same time, and I pushed too hard and I got oil all over my hand. So that was fun, as you can see. So I decided to do the rest of them off camera so that I wouldn't continue to spill oil for no reason. But this is pretty much how they came out. And they were covered in oils because my hands were oily. So I just rinsed them off with really hot water and dried them off. But yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to shop with me. Bye.